Okay, folks, welcome back. Ready for another deep dive?
Always ready.
Excellent. Today we're going deep into the world of the Sacred Atlantean Brotherhood.
Ooh, interesting.
Yeah, and you know what the extra cool about this one? We're using their own document on equality and support within their ranks.
Oh, wow. So we get to see things from their perspective.
Exactly. Now, I got to admit, when I first heard Brotherhood, my mind went straight to secret societies like shadowy figures, maybe some kind of weird rituals.
Right, like a scene from a Dan Brown novel.
Yeah, exactly. But then they hit us with this spiritual family thing, which, throws a whole different vibe into the mix.
Definitely a bit more touchy-feely than your average secret society.
Totally. So let's dig into this document and see if their actions match their words. And one thing that jumps out right away is this phrase, equality and support reigns supreme. Like they hammer that home throughout the whole thing. Makes you wonder, is this just, a marketing ploy? Or are they really walking the walk when it comes to treating each other right?
I'm leaning towards it being a core value, at least based on this document. I mean, they emphasize respect for all members regardless of their position within the Brotherhood,
Interesting.
which kind of goes hand in hand with that whole spiritual family image they're trying to project, right? Like everyone's got each other's backs no matter what.
Okay, I see that. But then there's this whole fourth degree and beyond thing that pops up, and suddenly things get a little, well, mysterious.
Oh, yeah, what's up with that?
Right, it's like suddenly we're in a video game and we've got to level up. It makes you wonder if there's a hierarchy here after all, despite all that talk about equality.
Yeah, the fourth degree thing definitely hints at different levels of initiation or commitment.
Like, okay, so maybe they're all about equality, but maybe some are just a little more equal than others.
Could be. But it's worth pointing out that even with this potential hierarchy, they still stress the importance of treating everyone with respect. It's not like they're saying bow down to the fourth degree masters or anything.
All right, fair enough. So let's shift gears a bit and talk about how they welcome new members. There's this real focus on making folks feel like they're part of uh, the Atlantean family from day one.
The Atlantean family.
I
Serious.
know, right? But what I'm curious about is this a common tactic, for groups that have these kind of tiered structures? Is it all about building that sense of unity early on, maybe to, I don't know, smooth over those potential power dynamics?
That's an interesting question. It could be strategic, for sure. Like, by emphasizing immediate inclusion and warmth, they might be hoping to downplay those hierarchical divisions, kind of like, hey, we're all family here no matter what level you're at.
Sneaky, sneaky.
Hmm.
But, being part of this family isn't all rainbows and butterflies,
Yeah,
right?
not likely, no.
Because they're pretty clear that members are expected to give back to the Brotherhood to contribute, put in the work.
Mm-hmm. Makes sense.
But they also throw in this caveat that it shouldn't come at the expense of one's personal life.
Yeah.
So how do you see that playing out?
I think it's a tricky balance to strike, you know?
Yeah.
In theory, prioritizing both contribution and personal well-being is fantastic.
Yeah, absolutely.
But in practice, it can be hard to maintain that separation.
Sure.
It all comes down to boundaries, communication, making sure that individual needs aren't getting lost in the shuffle.
True. And that's something we can't really know just from this document.
Yeah, it's like, are they just paying lip service to that idea, or are they genuinely supportive when someone needs to step back and focus on their own life?
Great question. Now, before we wrap up, I got to mention one last thing that really got me thinking. At the end of the document, they dropped this unity and diversity bomb on us.
Ah, the classic unity and diversity.
Oh, right. But you got to wonder, after all this talk about potential power structures, uh, how genuine can that unity really be? Is it possible to have true unity when there might be these underlying inequalities within the group?
It's a really good question. Like, are they just glossing over those potential issues by throwing out the unity and diversity card? Or are they really committed to bridging those gaps?
Right, because, diversity on its own doesn't automatically lead to unity. You need something more like active effort to understand and respect those differences.
Absolutely. It's about open dialogue, being willing to challenge those power imbalances, creating a space where everyone feels heard and valued. And, that's ongoing work. It's not a one and done kind of deal.
Totally agree. So, wow, we've covered a lot of ground here. The Sacred Atlantean Brotherhood, huh? Turns out they're a bit more complex than meets the eye.
Definitely more than just secret handshakes and shadowy figures.
Exactly. We've got this potential hierarchy, the mystery of the fourth degree, that whole balancing act between personal needs and group expectations. It's a lot to unpack. So I got to ask, if you were thinking about stepping into this world, what would be your biggest question? What would make you hesitate or draw you in further? It's definitely something to ponder, right?
Food for thought, for sure.
Food for thought indeed. And on that note, we'll leave you to your own deep dive into the world of the Sacred Atlantean Brotherhood.
Happy exploring.
Keep those critical thinking caps on, folks.